I'm here with Anna Lorck, who's a former Tuki MP, local businesswoman, and also a regional council ratepayer. Kia ora, Anna, and thanks for joining me.
Kia ora, Andrew, and thanks for Hawke's Bay app having me.
No, it's all good. The reason we're talking, Anna, is because tomorrow is a very important meeting of the Hawke's Bay Regional Council, where they're going to discuss a proposal that they put out for consultation on changing their rating system from a land value system to a capital value system. You have had some issues with this. 90% of the respondents also were against it. But you also had issues with the process of how, I think, the short time period and over Christmas that they decided to do this. Tell us more why you have this position.
Well, I think at a time where everyone's focusing on rate increases, going ahead and trying to switch how the regional council rates for its general rate, moving from land to capital values, is very poor timing. And they made matters worse when they decided to go out and consult just prior to Christmas. And to be honest, unless you were actually on your Facebook page or even checking, you wouldn't have even known it was happening. So over 500 people now, though, have made submissions. I went to the submission hearing, and when 90% are against such a controversial proposal, I just don't think that the council has any other option but not to support this proposal.
No, the council says that they're not going to be getting any more money out of this. Do you agree with that? Because from what I can see, potentially most residential owners will actually be paying more, and farmers and that might be paying less. Is that how you read it?
Switching between land and capital value will see winners and losers, but overall you've got to remember that this is the first stage, sort of the pre-circa to what's coming for rate rises. The regional council has also now indicated that it's going out to consult and needs about another $10 million in rate take. So it would be a double hit on hardworking households. And as one farmer said in his submission, he might personally come out okay on a capital value switch, but it's the impact that it has compounding on everyone, on commercial businesses, on anyone who owns capital, and also on capital values increasing. So I just think from the submissions that were made, this message has been clear. The ratepayers have spoken, and the regional council needs to do the right thing and not make this switch.
Now, you saying they need to do the right thing. What do you think they will do? Do you think they will do the right thing at the meeting? What's your gut instinct on that?
Well, I think reading the room, they would have had to have listened to those submissions. I was in the room listening, and it was very, very convincing to me that ratepayers do not want this switch. Elected officials have to do what they think is right, but they are elected by ratepayers. So I would expect them to listen to the ratepayer.
No, the one thing that this brings up, though, and I think it's most people you talk to are in agreement with this, that the local government system of how it's set up and that is broken. What do you see the future for councils and that, and how? Because you can't just keep raising rates by 20%, 30% each year. What is going to happen? What should happen?
Well, I think that comes down to having a really good rating policy. Whether the method or model has been broken, I think what we've seen over the last 30 years has been local elected representatives standing on platforms of not increasing rates. And so we have seen infrastructure deteriorate. Yeah. And you only have to look at our water to see that. So there is a challenge ahead. I'm not sure who will come out and stand for council saying, I'm going to increase rates, vote for me. But that's why we need to have a look at how it's being modelled. That's a very strong challenge ahead, but the government needs to listen to councils on that, and that's something for the future. But right now, this switch that is before council tomorrow has nothing to do with increasing the rates, so they say. It is about switching from land to capital, and over 90% of submitters have strongly opposed that.
Anna Lorck, thank you so much for your time, and we'll wait and see what happens tomorrow then.
Looking forward to the meeting.
Thank you so much.